Viewers, welcome to Shiksharthi. Our today's topic is circular arrangements. If you have watched my previous video on linear arrangements, you will have a lot of ideas about arrangements, how we do arrangements. Majority of the basics for circular and linear arrangement will be same. Few changes are there that we'll discuss it here. Okay, so let us see circular arrangement. There are certain points which we always need to remember while learning circular arrangements. Now look at the first one here, all facing one direction. So what is circular arrangement? The basic stuff is, if I am drawing a circle, and if I place people around the circular table, then it is called circular arrangements. Like I am arranging 4 people over here. Now what is my first point? If you see, all facing one direction, suppose if they are all looking at the center, then it is called one direction arrangement. All are looking towards center, or all are facing towards center is what we can say. Now there can be one more arrangement here where I can say the people are facing away to the center. Now this, you see, they are all facing away to the center is what I can say in this case. So all facing one direction means there are 2 types here we can get. One, all facing center, or all facing away to the center. This is the first basics we need to know. Second, random facing. What is the random facing? It is understood by the heading itself. Some are facing away to the center and some are facing towards center or facing the center. This is what is called random arrangement. So it also depends on how many people you are arranging now. Look at my third point. Even number of arrangements and odd number of arrangements are 2 types. What is even number of arrangements? Suppose in a circular arrangement, if we have even number, like I want to arrange 8 people around this circle, then it is called even number of arrangement. It can be 8, it can be 6, it can be 4, it can be 10, or any even number of arrangements we can do it. Next one, if I am doing odd number of arrangements, then you can consider here this one is called odd number of arrangements in this case. Now what will be the basic difference between even number of arrangements and odd number of arrangements? The basic difference is, when I go for even number of arrangement, there will be an opposite person sitting every time. So there will be one opposite person sitting on every occasion, we can say. For every person there is an opposite person, in simple words. Whereas in odd number of arrangements, you see here, there are no opposite persons. You see, there is no opposite person exactly sitting opposite of the persons. So difference between even number of arrangements and odd number of arrangements is, for even number of arrangements there will be an opposite person, and for odd number of arrangements there will be no opposite persons. Okay, so let us move on to next point, which is also important to understand. So here let us see the next point here, arrangement around a square table. I am trying to get all the possible cases which is very similar to circular arrangements. So when I am talking about square table, friends, we all know square table looks something like this. And here you see there can be people sitting at the sides of the square, sitting on the sides of the square, or sitting at the corners also, we can say. Sitting at the corners, we can say. So this is called square table arrangement. Now this is very much similar to circular arrangement. There is no big differences. In fact, there is almost no difference between a square table arrangement and a circular table arrangement. Okay. Now when it comes to rectangle, there can be a small change. There can be a small difference, but it is again very much similar to circular arrangement. So what the point is, here you can see on a longer side we have more number of people arranged. Like here we have more number of people arranged here, and on a shorter side we may have less number of people arranged. So this is called a rectangular table arrangement. Now what can be a difference between square table arrangement and a rectangular table arrangement? The difference is, here you can see on the sides equal number of people will be arranged, at corners they can be arranged, whereas here on a longer side we'll find more number of people, On a shorter side, we'll find less number of people. That is the basic difference between these two. Now, in rectangular arrangement, we can also say one thing here. There can be positions like diagonally opposite. These two positions are called diagonally opposite positions. Similarly, these two positions are also called as diagonally opposite positions. I can find a statement here saying A is diagonally opposite to B or B is diagonally opposite to A. In that way, the things can move here. Okay? And next one, friends, arrangement around a rectangular polygon. What is a rectangular polygon? Square, this can be called as rectangular polygon. Hexagon, octagon, nanogon, all these figures can be drawn a regular polygon, can be called as a regular polygon when their length of the sides are same or equal. Let us see one example of hexagon. You can consider here one example of hexagon. Okay, now the people can be sitting on the sides of the regular hexagon. So this can be the possible arrangement for that. Now finally, one small point I wanted to take here, which is very crucial while doing a circular arrangement, which is majorly covered in linear arrangement. So that's why I said take a reference of linear arrangement here and then see circular arrangements like right and left combinations. How we'll understand right, what is the left, and 2 places away, 3 places away, how we'll do such arrangements, all that we'll see it here. Let me take one example of circular table with 6 people. I know I told you like 6 people means there will be an opposite person every time. And if I say A is 2 places away to B, 2 places to the left of B, let us take left of B. That means what? If I take B here, 2 places away, 1 place away, 2 places away, there can be A placed over here. That is called 2 places away. Now since I did not mention whether B is facing the center or away to the center. Now suppose if I say B is facing the center, 2 places left means you can see if B is facing center, the left remains left, right remains right. That is the difference. So if B is facing the center, left would be this side. I'll count 1, 2. So 2 places to the left. 2 places to the right, you can say this is 2 places to the right. Now suppose if I did not mention, or suppose the puzzle did not mention the direction of B, then we don't know whether A is sitting here or A is sitting here. Now similar figure, if I take A is 2 places to the left of B, but they are all facing away to the center, let us take. Here in this case, we can take away to the center as a point. I can take away to the center here. All are facing away to the center, let us consider. And then if I position B over here, then you can see since B is facing away to the center, my left goes on that side. See, I am facing similar to B, left will be on this side. So I need to count 1, 2 and this should be taken as A, and this side it will be right for B. So I'll take a simple note here. This side is called left, this side is called right, and in this case this side is called right and this side it is called left. So that's a basic difference between facing the center and facing away to the center. So we need to remember all these while doing the questions. So let us see now the puzzles. I'll project one puzzle in front of you. Just read this puzzle, pause my video and then try to solve this puzzle on your own with the basics which I taught you. Now guys, let us see how do we solve this puzzle. Now what is the given information to us? There are 8 persons sitting around a table, circular table, in which 3 persons facing away. So if I am saying 3 places people are placing away to the center, then remaining 5 should face the center. That is understood, right? Now who is facing away to the center, who is facing towards the center, not given to us. Now further information based on which we need to arrange this order. Like only G and H are facing each other is said. So I can get one immediate idea. There are 8 people, so I'll draw 8 people here. I don't know which directions I need to make it, but only G and H are facing the center is said. So I take here H and I take here G. Since they both are facing each other, so you can understand they have to sit on the same they are facing center. So here you can see they are facing center so that they can face each other. So this is the only pair given according to the statement. Next one. G sits to the immediate right of J and also L. Now G have to be on right of J and L, right of both. So there can be two possibilities which I say. One point which I can make out of this is this if it is J, this if it is, this have to be L. Now there could be one more possibility. So I'll take quickly one more circle here, arranging for H, a very identical picture I take. This is G and both are facing, and rest of the people we don't know which direction they are facing here. So I would take here this side L and this side as J. Now let us understand from the statement, with respect to J and L, G have to be on the right side. So that means in this case, if J is facing center, then his right would be G, and L have to face away to the center. Again, with respect to L, G is on the right. Now look at this one, L facing center and J facing away to the center makes a sense over here. So as I said, there can be two possible cases which I got it. Next, I, continuation, I do not sit adjacent to J. So in this case, this cannot be I, I'll indicate in that way, and in this case, this cannot be I. Okay, next, E and F face the same direction is said. I don't know where is E and where is F, but I'll take a note of that point here. In future, this will be useful. E and F both are facing the same direction here. You see, I'm just indicating that way. It does not mean that they're facing the center or away to the center here in this case. Next friends, E does not sit in the opposite place of K. Do I have any idea about K according to the diagram we have developed till now? No. So I'll not take this point right now. I'll postpone this point for next instance. Next, E sits third to the left of F. Who is who here? E or F? This confusion will always run. So we need to remember who comma F or F comma who means who is F. Who is F? Immediately right of H. I know H. Immediately right of H. H is facing towards the center. So his right would be on this side. So his right is this side. So I can take here immediately right of H. The person is F. So I can take F over here. Okay, so I take the F also here. Next, after that, what did he say? E sits third to the left of F. Third position of F could be this or could be this. Same here as well. Third position could be either of these two positions. Now further, what did he say? Third to the left of F. If I go by this way, this position is already occupied by G. So I need to make sure that the other way around, third position have to be this. So this have to be E. Same here again. Third position of F is reserved. So the other side I can consider. So E have to be this. Now E is third to the left of F. Left of F. He should come left of F. So from this side it is left. So this person have to face the center. If he is facing center, then third left would come over here. Same thing here, third left. Now I'll utilize this point. E and F both are facing the same direction. So I can say E is also facing the center, and here again E is facing the center. Now there was one more point, if you remember, E does not sit in the opposite place of K. So opposite person of E cannot be K. So K have to be this. And here again K have to be this in that case. And who is the last person to be arranged? Who is the last person to arrange? I got all the people except I. Now here, according to this diagram, I only have a position here and where I cannot be placed. So something is going contradictory, so I can eliminate this part. Whereas here you can see only one person is left, I, and I can place I over here. Now finally, is this my final outcome? One small thing we have to finish it here. What is that? 3 people are only facing away to the center. So if you see, rest of the 5 have to face the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already 5 people are facing the center. So remaining all have to face away to the center. So that is my final figure, which I got it by the puzzle. Now let us quickly solve these questions based on the puzzle. The same puzzle, you can see my outcome is this. Who is sitting second to the left of F. So F is here, second left will go on that side, so it will be K, you can see this. So K is my answer in this case. Next, what is the position of E with respect to K? If you see E and K, with respect to K he said, so since K is facing away to the center, E have to be on the right, immediate right. So my answer is immediate right on this case. Next, how many persons are sitting between J and H when counted from the right of J? Now since J is facing away to the center, his right would be on this side. His right would be this side. So between J and H, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people are sitting. So my answer is option D in this case. Next one, which of the following is true? H and K sit adjacent to each other. I take a pardon here. I take false. That would be more precise to understand. Now, H and K sit adjacent to each other, he said. Are H and K adjacent to each other? Yes, it is true. So true here. Next one, J sits in the opposite position of F. Is J opposite position of F? You see, J and F opposite position. True again. Now here, next one, L sits to the immediate right of I. L sits to the immediate right of I? No. If you see, position of L is towards center, so I is on the left, not on the right. So I is on the left, not on the right. So this is the false statement, and more than one of the above we cannot consider because only false statement I got it here. So option C will be the answer for this. So that is how the outcome is. Now let us see one more puzzle quickly. You can see the next puzzle over here. You can take a pause again and then try and solve this puzzle. Hope you have read this puzzle and also tried to solve this. If you did not get, please listen to this. There are 2 parameters in this. This is quite common in linear arrangement and circular arrangement to have multiple parameters. So in this there are 2 parameters. One, blood relations. So you need to know the family tree of the people, and then the second is to arrange them around the circular table. Now what are the important points given to us? There are total 8 persons, all belong to same family, sit on a circular table facing the center. They are all facing center. At least that exception we have here. Okay. Next, each person is related to n. So center of focus is n, based on which the family tree have to be completed here in this case. Okay. No widows or widower. There are 2 couples and each couple have at least 2 children is what the statement is. So the main direction says that there are 2 couples, no widow, widower, and all of them are facing center. There are total 8 people, all of them are related to n. These are the main highlights of the puzzle. Now when I see based on these 5 points which are given to me, we need to make a puzzle draw. So let me cover up this. I need only these 5 points right now for me. Okay. So center of the person is who? N. Now here we don't know whether n is which gender and all that thing. We have to wait. Now n's father sits second to the right of his grandson, who is 3 places away from his sister. So that means he is talking about n's father here. We don't know who that person is. He is sitting somewhere related to his grandson, and this grandson also have a sister. So you can say n's father and then his grandson, his sister. So we got 4 people here in this case. First, second, n's husband. Now someone is said n's husband, so that means this person n have to be a female, and there is a husband for n also here. So I see there is a first couple, we can get it. N's husband sit opposite of Q, who is the only son of n. Now this fellow is the only son, he said. Though they have 2 children, boy, only child, we can say. There is a difference saying between only son and only child. Only child, this is not only child. Only son, there can be many sisters to him, but only one male child can be possible. So that statement we need to be clear about it. Okay. Next, n's maternal uncle. Maternal uncle. What is maternal uncle? There are 2 words we know: paternal uncle and maternal uncle. Paternal means father's side, maternal means mother's side, we know. So n's mother, her sibling will be n's maternal uncle. So we have a point about it. N's maternal uncle sit to the immediate left of n's brother, also saying that n have a brother. So now see how many people are there in the family. 2 couples we have. 3 people over here, 3 people over here, and 2 people over here. Total 8 people. These two are children of these two couple, and this couple also have two children, you can see. So all the directions which were given to us, having two couples, no widow, widower, and every couple have two children at least, all that are clear. Now rest of the people we need to identify. For that, N's mother K, this person is K, sits opposite to N and to the immediate left of her husband P. So here this person have to be P in that case. So we got to know other two characters here. O is the brother-in-law of P. So this person have to be O, and P and L, you can see O is the brother-in-law of P and L is the niece of R. So this person is R and this person have to be L. So sister's daughter is called niece. So based on that I got the family tree. Now see, we got all of them except one person, and that one person can be M over here. Okay, so we have all the family tree complete. Now based on the given information, we need to arrange all of them are facing towards the center. We should not forget that, and based on that the arrangement should go. This is the all facing center. We got an arrangement here. Now the first one, N's father sits second to the right of his grandson. Who is the grandson, friends? Q. So I'll take a Q. N's father sits second to the right of his grandson. So he is second to the right. You can say right here, second to the right, first and second to the right. Who is that person? P. So we can say P, who is N's father here. And who is 3 places away from his sister. This person is 3 places away from his sister. So his sister will be L. So L can be placed over here or could be placed over here. So please understand, left or right is not mentioned. So I have 2 possible options over here. Next, N's husband is opposite to Q. Who is N's husband? M. Opposite to Q. So here I can take M in this place here based on that. Next, N's maternal uncle sit to the immediate left of N's brother. Who is N's brother? R. Do we have any information about R here right now? No. So I'll just postpone this point. Or N's uncle. Who is N's uncle here? O. We don't have even O here to arrange. Next, N's mother K sits opposite of N, he said, and to the immediate left of her husband P. So this person K is immediately left of her. So K can be taken over here. And then N's mother's K sits opposite of N. So this cannot be L. This can be possibly L. So I can take here one small change which is given according to the directions here. This person have to be N. Now how many positions are still left? 2 positions are left, and based on that I need to arrange here the rest of the things. Now one point we left in the middle, if you remember, this N's maternal uncle sit to the immediate left of N's brother, he said. Who is N's brother? N's brother is R. So this person is R. Immediate left of that person will be N's maternal uncle O. So this is my final arrangement which I got it. Now based on this, let us answer the questions. Now let us answer the questions. You see the arrangement, relations, all that are clear. Let me answer the questions. Who among the following represents a couple? R and N. You can see R and N are not couple, they are siblings. K and P are couple, so my answer would be the B option over here. Next, what is the position of N's brother? Who is N's brother? You can see R with respect to N's mother, that is K. R's position with respect to K. If we see K is here, R is here, so since he is facing the center, we can say K's left, second left is the answer for this. So B option is the answer for this. Who among the following sits to the immediate left of N's father? Who among the following sits to the immediate left of N's father? N's father is P, immediate left is K. So you can say K is an answer, or you can also call it as, what is K here? N's mother. So answer could be also N's mother. Last here, how is P related to R? What is the relation between P and R? How is P related to R? So with respect to R, what is P? So you can say father is the answer. So finally the father. So now please understand, it's very easy if you remember some basic points about circular arrangement, and based on that, more practice, more the flexibility you have, more the ideas you'll get it. Thank you all.